Hello, everybody. This is going to be just me ranting. I told Justin it's going to be like Peter Griffin, what grinds my gears kind of thing. I'm just getting stuff off my chest. If you agree with me, that's awesome. Let's start a conversation about it. Social media can solve problems. There's reasons to. But anyway, first I'm going to start off with the fact that anyone that knows Fricks knows that the seed in which that we come from, the tree that we fall from, has a constant need for speed. Now, that manifests in many different fashions in our family, but it all boils down to a need for speed. Now, I don't share the same need to race and watch NASCAR. I don't want to see people make a left turn over and over and over. But when I'm ready to go somewhere, when I need to get somewhere, if I'm on the road, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm going to do, I know how to get there and get back home. Don't be in my way. Road rage. It's the last way it manifested and stuck. Now, part of my road rage, I'm learning to deal with. This is part of the therapy. I'm putting it out there. We're going to go one by one because I realize in the time that I've said some pretty horrible things, but I realized the last time this old lady made me very angry. I realized that she might be having a bad day. And it might be something that she didn't know about. I mean, she's been driving for 500 years. Why wouldn't she know how to drive? But we're going to share things that people might not know. The left lane while you're driving. Now, I understand, like, on 431, it's a major highway. If you go down 431, there might be something you need to turn left to get to. That's all fine. But if your destination left is 5 miles down the road, then you have time to get over. If there's no one there, then you really have time to get over. The left lane is the passing lane. That is the lane not only do you use to turn left on the highway, or just make a left turn, but it is the passing lane because it is also the lane that people use to pass the slower people in the right lane. Now, the speed limit can be 55. Speed limit can be 55, and you could be in the right lane going 55. If someone has to get to a medical facility and they're going 70 or 80, they use the passing lane to get around you. That will cut down on a lot of road rage if people would stop riding the passing lane. Now, in many states, it is illegal to ride in the passing lane. It is illegal to ride. You can get fined. You can lose your license for riding in the left lane. So I'm telling you this not only to help those of us with road rage, but I'm also telling you this to help you because I'm going to be as kind as I can be. Since I'm not behind the wheel of a car, shouldn't be that hard. So we're going to teach people little bit by little bit what the proper procedures are to drive since they didn't learn that when they got their license in a Cracker Jack box. We're going to tell you little bit by little bit. Now, that was my first thing. Let's cut down on the road rage. Stop riding in the left lane. Now, there are things in the media. I don't. I try not to keep up with the news because it's all bad news anyway. If there's something good, I'll hear it from someone because everyone's eager to share good news. But as far as I watch Brian Williams sometimes, and that's about it. But I try to stay away from the news. There are a couple of things that grab my attention. And just to get this off my chest, the last time I turned on the news was something that had caught my attention before, and it caught my attention again. Because it is a court case. It is a criminal trial. It is the Trayvon Martin. I'm just getting this off my chest. Because the last time I put on the news, the people that were prosecuting or whatever was trying to make it about drugs and guns and all this other stuff. You smoked some weed before you left it. No. He was told by a 911 operator to stay in the dang vehicle until they answered the call, until police got there or whatever. He was told to stay in his vehicle by the 911 operator. That's it. That's all I want to get off my chest. That's all I want to say about it, because it is still on the news. It's still going to court or whatever. It is cut and dry. He was told to stay in his vehicle. Now, if it is his civic responsibility to listen to the 911 operator, if he doesn't know what it is to be an American citizen, then he needs to get out. He needs to leave and go to whatever country he lives that they do that. Here, it's our civic duty to listen to the 911 operator that tells us to stay in the vehicle, especially if we think someone has a gun and they're walking hooded in the middle of the night. How stupid would someone have to be to get out of the vehicle and follow that person after being told by the 911 operator to stay in the vehicles? But we're going to take a quick little break. This isn't the first two things. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm done talking about the Trayvon Martin stuff. It's done. It's not for me to decide anyway. So, God be with the courts. And to my friends, because I have been questioned a lot by many friends. What happened in 2012? What happened then when that was supposed to be something? It was. Now, you are meant to be blind to things that happen. That was the beginning. Now, keep in mind that the Anointed One came and started preaching at 12. Keep in mind that the ministry didn't start until it was 30-something years old. I told Ivan so many times, there's so much time left. There's so much time. There's so much time left in this solution. Now, just want to get this off my chest. A lot of people expected a great flood in 2020. So soon do they forget. Now, I do blame culture for me already remembering this and knowing this, because to a lot of people, that's what a rainbow means. It means two people. Now, while I support my brothers and sisters, to each his own, it is between you and God. Everyone's a sinner. Everyone's a sinner. But the rainbow, we were already promised. We weren't going to be baptized in water again. 2012 was not a big flood or anything like that. We were already promised that wasn't going to happen again. The next baptism will be in fire. Don't rush it. Don't don't anticipate it. Don't bring it here before it's supposed to be here. It's going to be. It's going to be bad. You can't even imagine. But anyway, I want to get that off my chest, because that's one thing. I want you to think about the things that you already knew. 46 and 2 and all that stuff. It's all mathematics and everything. I want you to understand that last year was the beginning of the rest. So, until we meet again in love and peace, that was the end of this video. I just wanted to get stuff off my chest. And I wanted to try this new stuff back here because the the graphics card in this computer sucks. I need to replace it. But until we meet again in love and in peace, you be blessed. And you have a great evening, morning, whenever time. Just love the people around you. Remember, they might be having a bad day. It might be a really bad day for them. Pray for those people. Keep those people in your thoughts. That's all you really have to do. Love everyone. Be blessed. See you next time.